Hey, it's the Ray Rican, and good news for people who like freedom of speech. Big story dropped today. Put it up here. Locals and Rumble have merged, and this is good news for free speech because um, obviously, YouTube is the juggernaut. YouTube is the Goliath, and they are the ones that, for example, you need 1,000 subscribers before you could get any ad revenue from YouTube. Even if they do put commercials on it, I don't know if they don't. If you know, I don't. I never check my videos. I never ask people to see if there is, but I guess maybe I think you do have to get to 1,000 before they put commercials or whatnot. But Rumble, like Rumble, there is no, you don't have to have a certain amount of followers. You just need, they just approve your video for monetization, and you know, obviously, the more views you get, the more money you'll get. And same concept with YouTube, except for the fact that in Rumble, you don't have to have, 1,000 subscribers. I only have 250, and I'm gotten, maybe $1, but it's still better. It's still something. It's like I create content, they do, monetize it. So, but with that being said, I mean, it's great. Let's go through this article real quick and see what this is from the Washington Examiner. So it goes here: two major alternative social media platforms focus on free speech and data portability. YouTube rival Rumble and content subscription service Locals will combine forces Tuesday to provide online users a new way to interact and make money without fear of being canceled. And that's the whole thing. Let's say, for example, with YouTube, they do something like, when you stream live, they do, or once you get into their program, creator program, they have super chats and I think super thanks or something like that. So it's basically, when it's live, it's a super chat. When it's something that you're just posting, it's called a super thank, where you could, pay the content creators. Locals, if no one knows anything about Locals, you could, it's also where it's subscription based. Sorry, tongue tied, and I just came out of the gym. So yeah, it's subscription based, and you make money by people. They'll subscribe for like $5 a month or something like that to your Locals. So it goes here. Popular commenters affiliated with Rumble include Bongino, Glenn Greenwald will be joining Locals, adding to other prominent content creators already on the platform, such as Tulsi Gabbard, Scott Adams, Creative Dilbert, Dr. Drew. It goes here: Locals has over 1 million active users, while Rumble has over 40. The two platforms will keep their own websites, but share their online communities and data operations. Here's the big thing. This is from Bongino. Cancel culture is the obvious reason we're starting this. Who helped broker the deal between the two platforms. I think the cancel culture folks, because they incentivizing this and the next generation of creators to bypass the middleman of big tech platforms and streaming services. Believe me, you're not getting a better deal out there as a content creator money-wise. Locals needs content creators to succeed. That's not the case with Facebook or others, he told the Washington Examiner. A key feature of the two platforms is the content creators own their subscriber data and their content, which is not true for those who have built large followings on Facebook and YouTube. Your subscribers are yours forever. The user data and contact information is yours, and we're the only social media that allows you that, so you won't lose your audience even if you leave us. This forces Rumble and Locals to treat content creators well, because you can leave us at any point with your audience and content intact, which is much different what YouTube. So this is big news, and this is a big blow to YouTube. I know, they tried to discredit Rumble by saying it's a right-wing platform, but there's a bunch of there's people who got booted from YouTube. Some people on the left that does necessarily don't spout every left-wing orthodoxy. So there's left-wing content creators on Rumble too, people who were kicked off YouTube. So here it goes. Locals is subscription based. So in order to interact with content on the site, there's a minimum $3 a month paywall that cleans up 99.9% of any bad behavior. Dave Rubin, the founder of Locals and a prominent conservative commentator, told the Washington Examiner. I don't think Dave Rubin would appreciate being called conservative. He likes to be called classically liberal. But like I said, this is big news for the freedom community. This is big news for people who are tired of the YouTube monopoly. And this should hopefully create a balance in competition, even though it's hard because Google is not just YouTube. I mean, YouTube is not just Google. It's not just Google. It's the search engine. It's it's ads. It's operating system for phones. So when you get a phone, an Android phone, what do? They they put YouTube and all their other programs on your phone. I don't know if Apple does that too with the Google. I know obviously Apple puts their own proprietary software, but yeah. So that's all I have for you. I'm going to update you. I'm going to later on today. I'm going to post. I'm going to just. I took a bunch of videos. Friends of mine who were at the rally yesterday took videos, so I'm going to kind of cut them together, make it one video, so people who want to see how big this rally was, you can see it between a couple people's different perspectives. And hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I'm going to leave it here. The Right Rican, if you've made it this far, please like and subscribe to my videos. Share if possible, if you enjoyed the content. I'm on Rumble and YouTube. And you can interact with me on Facebook, Twitter, Gab, Telegram. And I guess, once this whole, once I guess they finish everything with Locals, because I do have a Locals page, I just haven't really used it much, but I signed up for it. So I'll go from there. I'll play around with it with the next couple of days and see how that goes. So that being said, have a good one, everyone. I'm out of here.